All right, guys. We are live with some Madden 25 Saints NFL Draft. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Franchise Friday. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share. Let's get it. What's going on, chat? Shout out to you, Shadow. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday to everybody.
Every career starts as a dream, a belief that someday you'll join the greats and line up next to them on the same field, in the same league. That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams of this league, they dream of the right player that changes everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide. Welcome to Madden's NFL Draft.
The Raiders are on the clock, folks. What pick do we have? Where we at? Oh, damn. We know in number 30. Yeah, 30th pick counter. We can move up. Let's see here. Matt Dulong. You sure as hell need a quarterback. All right, let's get ahead. Here. All right, we're on the clock. Let's go. Uh, Yo, Fire King, what's going on? Shout out to you. Good pick right here. Yeah, about that Saints defense. Got what's the rank 11. Two ready, dropped in. Make plays in zone coverage, confident press coverage, and fast enough. Yep. 93, 88, 92, 90. Yep. I fuck with it. Let's see. Let's skip ahead to draft. Advance to the next round. Alright, 62. Alright, we're on the clock here. We need one more receiver, I should say. Maybe. Yo, what's up, D? What's going on? Alright. Hey, you too, man. I'm proud of you. Right. Yeah. Hey. What do I need? Already got Matthews, free safety. Devin Porter. What's that here? Devon Porter, I fuck with it. Fuck with it. We have a nice defense right here. Yeah, I just need to make plays, get stops. Yeah. Picking a lot of defensive guys. We're gonna take it. At the Mills. Oh, questionable. Y'all don't like it? Hey, we all about defense here. Another free safety right here. What I play. Mills wings. That's right here. Do good for us. 85. Beat 89. They do good for us. Yeah, about Tyron Matthew in the safety spot. Yo, what's up, Smart Game? How you doing, bro? Doing the dream to play draft here. I don't know, should we take a quarterback? We got enough defensive players. We flip on QB. You General. Eller. Well. Let's get him. Let's get him. Get him in. Let's get him in, Jack. I mean, Derek Carr, folks, could be on his way out. Blaine Heller. Okay, speed 78. I don't need him to run. We got to run it back. Okay, probably get it tight here, probably. Oh, damn, they got no good tight ends, huh? Possession. Vertical threat. What? Beast. Need a beast. And I like it, but that's what we need, weapons. We need weapons. We need weapons. What's his speed? 78. We can bump him up. We can bump him up. All right, here. Bush. Big threat. Chop him. Because it's a Bush name. Just because it's a Bush name, we get him. I wonder if he's related to Reggie Bush. Check him out. Check him out. That got the coffee going. We feeling good. Gregory Bush. Yeah, one number 144. Yeah, we got to bump him up. Put him in that other slot with Pearson. I like it. 91 speed. Yeah, we're gonna have to bump him up. We're gonna have to upgrade him. We're gonna have to upgrade him. Yeah. That's it, folks. Then Revenue Dolphins has been put on the trade block. Consider him as possible upgrade. Not interested. And it's weak. Well, you made strong. I ain't want to do that. Like we made a strong. Got Cotton Cook. The Cotton first round. Cornerback. We went cornerback. All about defense, folks. We got Cook. Wide receiver. Another cornerback. Devin Porter. Jonathan Mills, free safety. You know, I don't know if he related to Sam Mills. Dome Patrol. Dome Patrol days, folks. Blaine Heller, QB, tight end. Tight end can also need some help. And then last pick, Gregory Bush. This has got to be the year for us, folks. We got to break through. We lost in the playoff game against a wild card against the Green Bay Packers. Came back last season, beat the Green Bay Packers. Finally moved on to the NFC title game and lost a heartbreaker to Philadelphia Eagles. So we're filling the holes that we're missing. I don't know. We gotta see how this QB is. We're gonna check him out in the preseason. Looking like Bobby Hebert. All right, let's advance the week, folks. Next week, what we got on the schedule, folks? Who do we got on the Texans? And we finally get a home game in the preseason. That is crazy. Last preseason, we didn't get no home games. It was all road games. We finally get a home game. Look at our schedule here. All right, we got a home game, road game, the Bengals once again, and another home game gets the Chargers regular season, folks. Woo! Start off a rival division, Carolina Panthers, the Cardiac Cats. Then we go to Detroit Lions. Yo, C-Ray, what's going on? Shout out to you, C-Ray. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're having a good Friday afternoon at work and stuff. We chilling out here all day because guess what? It is raining, it is pouring, so we are chilling. And we are off today. And then next up on the list, the Cleveland Browns. One of Sanders in this job. So you got the Browns at home, Steelers at home, Ravens Monday night game on the road. That's gonna be a tough one. I see that now. That's gonna be a tough one. Then we got the Panthers second rematch at home this time in the Dome. Then we get the bye week. Coming out the bye week, but I gotta play the Green Bay Packers on the road at Lambeau Field. Sunday night game. Then we got the 49ers, 49ers. In I'm about to say Candlestick Park. In Lincoln, what's that part? Santa Clara Stadium. Then we got a Sunday night game against Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati, Ohio. Then we got the Monday night game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Buccaneers. Hey, thank you, C. Ray. Hope you have a good Friday afternoon with the games too as well. We'll be streaming, tonight too, some football. Sunday afternoon, Kansas City Chiefs. And then Sunday night game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again, back to back. This time on the road. Yo, what's up, Lenora? How you doing, Miss Lenora? What's going on? Shout out to you, Lenora Gaming. How you doing? Go check out Lenora Gaming's channel if you hadn't already. Sunday evening game, we got the EAGLES Eagles. Eagles rematch the NFC title game. Heartbreaking loss. We gonna have this game right here. Sunday evening. Circled. Damn, Philadelphia cheeseheads. Then after that game, we got the Dirty Birds. We got to go to Atlanta. Dump the fire of a town. Got to play the Falcons. Sunday evening game right after that. And then after that, last Monday night game of the season versus the Bears, Chicago Bears, in the Dome. Oh, we got 3 straight home games to end the season. We got the Vikings at home, then finish off the season with the Falcons. But this is going to be a ride, folks. This is going to be a ride, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is going to be a ride. See how good the schedule is, man. We start off the season with a Monday night game. So 3 Monday night games, 4 Monday night. Jesus, 4 Monday night games. Or Sunday night games. Yeah, we don't think we got a Thursday night game. We're good, so we don't like Thursday nights. I don't like Thursday. I like my games on Sundays. I do not like Thursday night games. Lame as fuck. You ask me. So we should have an okay schedule, and we don't have to play on Thursday nights. So thankful we don't have to play on Thursday nights. The Madden guys have been good to us. All right, we're gonna start out the preseason, folks. Versus the Texans, and see how we do. Yeah. Like I said, Douglas Shooter. Yeah, damn, the Raiders got him, bro. If we would, if he was high, I would have drafted him. That's for sure. All right, play our game, preseason game, folks. Right here. Yes, Texans. Come on, I ain't got gold cleats. There we go. I'm about to say I ain't got gold cleats, man. That's how we gonna rock, folks. Let's get it. Got the coffee going.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the starters of tomorrow. It's the Texans and the Saints, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It's in the game. Welcome to the Dome.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
I love these Saints 80s jerseys, man. I don't know why. Love it.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick.
And we kick off second season, redemption season. We just keep building up and keep building up. And you know, we're losing in these playoff games. We're building up to go to the Super Bowl finally.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
Keep building and keep building and keep building.
By their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to
All
check
right.
every box.
We got some good safeties, free safeties and corners. Sutton, so let's see what we got out here in D.
He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, he still got Granderson. He might have signed him, so that lets me know we still got him.
The game's first play produces 6 yards.
Yeah, we're not letting go of Granderson, folks.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
We probably gave him a good deal.
Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Damn!
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We gotta watch Deshaun Diggs. We gotta watch Diggy.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Isaiah
That's all you get.
Tackle. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Remember, folks, this is the preseason. First game.
Stroud looking to throw. Forced out to his left.
Get him!
And he slides.
Okay, you're one of those. Okay. Yeah, one of those. Shit. One of those.
Looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
This early in the game, it's all about
Oh,
making
he didn't get it.
progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be
ball.
and incomplete.
Ball number 22 back there. One of you related to Marshall Ball.
You at least put in the defender's
Masha.
we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Oh, fighting off the defender.
God damn!
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's Stroud. Caught left side, here's Dell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball.
We lost
sometimes
game.
It just happens naturally. and then you change your game plan.
Unless he's not
You
playing
keep
the first
going
game.
back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Oh, we did him.
Down inside the 10 here.
And we better still have
Before
Davis
bounds
too.
around the 7. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here.
They're probably
on
not
the
playing the
road.
first game.
They'll give it to Mixon.
It's his first game of the preseason.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
It hasn't been a real good start
Come
to
on.
this game from a defensive perspective.
Granderson
but now
is
with the
fighting.
incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If
It's
they
turning
come
up to a
with
good
one
game,
play,
folks.
They might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
We better still have Olave too.
Third and goal, Stroud.
Shit.
Touchdown, Texans.
We got a game.
Takedown.
Got a game, Jack. We got a
The
game.
Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Quite the drive there.
You
to
just
get
send that
things
receiver
started.
on
They
an
took
out
the
route.
bulk of the first quarter,
All right.
and they end up in the end zone.
And
All
I
right.
love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. 'Cause a lot
Just
of
the
teams like those
preseason,
long
Jack.
drives, especially
Preseason in the
to keep
dome,
their
nothing like
offense
it.
off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. And
Raining
finish it with a
outside, it don't
touchdown.
matter. We
That's
in the
exclamation
dome.
point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes
All
this
right,
near
Chad.
the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
We got Spencer Rattler coming out here.
Now for their first
I guess we
drive.
lost Derek Carr.
And they'll be let out by their
Back to free
third-year
agents.
quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule,
I'm giving
for that
Spencer
weak
Rattler 3
secondaries, take
games
notice, because you
before I
gotta
bench
stay
his
alert
ass
back
again.
there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with
No,
arm
what?
strength to make every
Man, we
throw
better
work.
still have
He's an asset to
Kamara.
have in any offense.
They begin with a run by Miller. He'll be dropped
Oh,
after
my
a gain of
God.
about 6 across the
Let me
30
check
to
the
the
depth
30.
chart. That scared me right there. Let me check the depth chart. We lost Kamara. To whom? Oh, that's bullshit. Unless it's preseason. Let's see. Let's see,
To
chat.
me, what's important right here on this
That's
drive is for them to
bullshit.
get at
We
least
ain't
2
going
first
nowhere.
downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0.
His defense by far. We better have the honey badger too, y'all. And tell me we lost him to free agency.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
He's this Brooks guy.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
Whoop.
Fights loose.
Oh,
And able to get this
I like it.
across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, Brooks, hold up. He might be better than Kamara.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me,
Hold
the
up,
defense gave
bruh.
up a touchdown
Like,
on the first drive. How about how
that
they
Dillard
responded
guy we
coming
had.
back? That's a big third down pickup to
Yeah.
keep their drive alive.
Got the moves of Dillard. Sha-la-la. Oh, we got Hayner at quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
Ooh, I like it, Chad.
Midfield and down into Houston territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Anderson. Oh, hopefully we didn't lose our lobby.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. But can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Yeah, we lost a lot of this, but that's he set records for
Doing
us.
their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
First down.
Short of the sticks.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
On the give, it's Mims. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and
The
6.
rookie Hainer.
Hainer sets up play action. That's Ward, complete right side.
I like Ward at tight end.
Down inside the 20 at the 15.
He ain't Hines Ward, but he's Ward.
After the catch, gonna net him 23 and a first.
What a drive.
Okay, he got a nice spiral, like say, all right, okay. Okay.
As they finally get down into the red zone and look
What
to
we
finish
got here?
this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks running left. He takes us down to about the 20.
I wonder if we're related to Aaron Brooks.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team. Defensive
I'm gonna go
tackles,
shotgun here.
because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw is Hainer. Over the
Oh,
middle,
Hainer.
it's
Come on,
Green.
Hainer. Come on.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
Come
in
on.
another zone.
yeah, boy, he is very close to a
you
first
get
down.
that.
But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love
See what
that
you got, Hainer.
description because diagnosed is perfect.
See what you
on
got,
that
my
one.
boy.
Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
First and goal.
Decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. 2
Ooh,
minutes
let's
on
go.
the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We knocking on the door, chat. We knocking on the door. We knocking.
A chance now to get even before the
Feel me
break as they
knocking?
come up 1st and goal.
Let me in.
Here's Brooks.
All right. Let's see how you good at the backfield. Let's see how you get out the backfield.
There, 2nd and goal.
Bro, right here. Let's go. I like it. I like it.
From 4 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away.
Yo, show X, what's going on? Shout out to you, sir. This game, appreciate the like, man. What's going on? Shout out to you, bro.
2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah,
Shout out to Sheldrick Gaming Channel. Got to check out channel out.
Swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
How you doing, show this man?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, God damn it, bro.
Rookie's free. Touchdown, Houston. Officially, it's an 82-yard kick return, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn.
Yeah, what's up, D? Still here?
And that makes the score
Bro.
14-7. And no doubt one of the most most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And he returns this to the 22. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points
I know
out
we
of
lost
this drive.
Wilson, too.
They need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that.
Come on, how you hurt, bro? Get out of
just
here.
a little more animated.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Painter here to throw it.
Oh, God.
He tried to fit it
fuck,
in on the
God
slant,
damn,
and it's
bro.
intercepted.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Operating from the gun, Grant.
Yeah, this is a preseason, y'all.
He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
I don't like it, but it's just a preseason.
First of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 4. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 4 yards out.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
Yo, Johnny Applewhite, what's going on, man?
Fading here in the 2nd quarter.
Shout out to you,
Not sure
bro.
how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got Anderson right side. The Saints going to call the
How you
first
doing,
of their
man?
timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams.
Yo,
that don't
V-Woo, what's
normally
going on,
press.
V-Woo?
You put a
Shout out
press
to you,
on,
V-Woo.
bring people to life,
Happy
make them
Friday
move
to
a little
y'all.
bit quicker. Maybe
Friday
that'll
to the
help them as
chat.
they head towards the half.
God.
Now
Okay.
incomplete
All
with
right.
9 seconds now showing on the clock.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part
Hey,
of it is
appreciate that like and share,
understanding
Johnny
where the
Applewhite.
football
Much
is,
love to you,
finding
man.
it. In this case,
Shout
when
out
it
to you, bro.
arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh my God, this fucking dude. Anderson gotta go. I don't know who this guy is, but he gotta go.
Trying to get
Okay,
something
what we got
positive
here back
happen
here?
before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Who Perry?
They'll throw now on the final play.
He's got his target. That's
Fuck,
complete.
bro.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we have reached halftime in our first. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
Shout out to you, Johnny, man.
And we welcome you back now alongside
Shout
Charles
out to the
Davis. I'm
chat.
Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number
Get
3
it.
here. Probably not likely to see
Yeah,
many
like,
starters in the
subscribe.
second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
Hey, we're just chilling on this Friday afternoon.
Across the 25 to the 27. Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves.
I don't like him. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting Anderson out. I'm benching Anderson. He's slow as hell.
You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Off the play fake, Hayner.
There we go.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
There we go, Chad.
Gets this up to the 34 out of
Yo,
bounds
what? What's
there.
going on?
So 8 yards on the completion there, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they go with Brooks.
Jesus
He's not gonna
Christ,
get there.
bro.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
They'll go for it. Here's Hayner. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
A handoff running left, Brooks. Down to about the 45.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They run play action with Hayner. Completes it to Perry.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hayner sets to throw it.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Shout out to the chat this evening. Much love to y'all.
They'll run straight ahead with
Let's
Brooks.
go! Woo! Brooks on a touchdown. Let's go. Now we got to get a stop.
Ready for the regular season with
Now
the
we got to get a
2nd
stop.
touchdown of the game.
And the Saints have cut it back within a
Cut, nice
score.
cut back by Brooks.
That's the score you felt they had.
Ball
to have
across
here
the
in third
plane,
quarter to get
the
back in this
pylon.
game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on theirs.
And now, of course, all
Ah,
scoring
come
plays
on,
are
man.
reviewed, and I think they're going to take an
Come on,
extra long
man.
look at this one.
First review of the
Is this
season.
a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for
Is the
here?
Texans
You just need
challenging
any
the
part of
play?
the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going
Oh,
straight
shit.
up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Brooks.
Got it back anyway. Let's go. Got it back anyway. The refs trying to take it away. We get it back. We get it right back in the preseason.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
No going for 2.
Gotta get a stop, folks. Gotta get a stop. Gotta get a stop.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yes, sir.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Right
Gonna be for that,
Here's the Texans offense now.
Kickoff return to the house.
Of the second half.
Okay, we got Branch in now. Okay, let's see if we get a stop here.
Touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful.
Probably at least holding to a field goal, maybe.
2nd and 5.
Hey, he dropped that. He dropped that. I'll take it.
There's a good opportunity. Just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Haha, you're funny.
From the gun on third down. Grant.
Woo! We stopped that left side. That's our stop. Let's go.
Just as he was letting that go, that could have been worse. Instead, it's
The Darby coming in here with the stop.
The punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Davis now to return it. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first
Possibly
down
get down the
and
field
10.
enough in the fourth,
Out
get to the
onto
fourth
field
quarter.
comes New Orleans.
The Hainer drive in the preseason. Let's go. Send it to overtime. Possible win it.
Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches.
Okay.
There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now
Okay.
defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done there.
First down, baby.
Easier said than done, but they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
23 yards the pickup there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he
cut
takes
back
this
here.
up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Play action. Here's Hainer to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That is caught. And taking it across
First down here.
midfield and inside the 45. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
We got a game.
We'll return with
Fourth
more
quarter, folks, in the preseason.
football on EA Sports.
We got a game. Saints are driving. Trying to tie the game. Possible get a stop or go to overtime.
Back now here live
Thought we gonna
in
win
New
this.
Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
Hainer drive.
Here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Brooks.
We can't run nothing.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
That defensive front four has been very good. They have just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen, they feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
They'll have to deal
All right, we
with
got
a
Cook back
2nd
here.
and
Let's see what
14
Cook can do.
now after the loss.
Off slant. Basic slant.
Hainer. And this is Cook with a grab. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Hainer looking to throw it. Right back
All
to
right.
Cook for another
All right.
completion.
I like Cook out here.
Taken down with
Let's
another
go.
First down as the stop's made at the Texans 30. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left is Miller.
Come on,
And
bro.
he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts
Probably
to
gotta
slip
stay
off of you,
shotgun for the
and
most part.
instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Again here, Hainer back to throw.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise,
Let's go. That drafty, the rookie, gets his first touchdown to tie the game. DeMarcus Cook picked that number 11. I mean, he's number 11, but picked, I think he was second draft round.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
We are all leaving, folks.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Let's see if we can get one stop.
Now this
In that number, when the Saints go marching in.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And
That shit should go nickel package.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in
go
the
here.
4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
On to field goal. Damn, I knew it.
As they start on the ground. And to the 42-yard
shit,
line
man.
here and brought down there.
on any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Stay in that under route.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Grant.
Oh my God, what a block. Blow my boy out. Oh.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
But they hitting in the preseason. Gotta call that timeouts.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down.
No! Okay. Fucking have it. God damn.
The red zone. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish. Mixon with a 1st down carry.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's Mixon on the counter.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle.
I'm fucking done, bro.
For him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score.
Where did my guys go? That's what I'm hollering. Wow, Kamara went to fucking free agency. Are you fucking shitting me? Where the fuck is Olave? Man, I went to fucking free agency. Are you shitting me? Unless we still got him. Wow, I am weak. We let Chris Olave go to the goddamn Patriots. There goes our fucking season. There goes our season, chat. He broke records last season. And we let him go to New England. Keenan Allen. Got a squad. Who's their fucking quarterback? We freaking let Chris Olave go to freaking New England. I'm disgusted. I am fucking disgusted. Hey, Angel, what up, bro? Let me find out you lurking. What's going on, Angel? Hey, shout out to your W stream last night you did, bro. I was like, oh shit, Angel had freaking 50 views. Chris freaking Olave, bro. I'm done. My season's shot. And Kamara's in the free agency, so it's like I want to cry, man. Yo, what's up, Honcho? How you doing, Honcho, bro? What's going on, Honcho? Shout out to everybody. Happy Friday to y'all. James McCall, who the fuck is that? DeAndre Miller gonna have to go balls out for us. DeAndre Miller gonna have to. He gonna have to be a Marshall Lynch beast. I do like Brooks though. Jordan Mims. Damn, we don't even have our fullback no more. We lost a lot of people. Okay, Cooper gonna have to go down. His speed is 91 though. It must be after the catch. He sucks route running. I'm going to bump Cooks up. He did good for us. He got the Cooper spot. Anderson goes down. Cooper get the Anderson spot. Getting everything straight. Hold on, right quick check. I'll be back. All right, chat. We back. What's going on, everybody? But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. All right, play the next round. That stings, man. Hey, thanks, people. Shout out to y'all. We back. Shout out to Angel, man.
It's week
Everybody
two
in here,
of the
people.
NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks
I chose Steve Ray from earlier.
test. It's the Saints and the
Sheldix.
Bengals, and it's coming right up on
Shout out to everybody.
EA Sports.
John, Johnny Appleweed. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate the share too as well. Much love to you, Johnny. Get it.
With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count
I'm really
numbers.
Chris Olave signed with the Patriots,
Don't
bro.
look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
From the who they to the who that's.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out as a former 5th rounder from South Carolina. And before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw. But how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have elite arm talent.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He connects with the rookie from LSU.
Oh, he's from LSU.
2 on that play.
Oh, we got a cook from LSU.
First down.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a ball season. We're gonna have a good season this year.
Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
Coming out of LSU college football
The
25.
complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They go left side with Miller.
Miller can
Only
get
2
shit going.
yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate,
I wonder why he's so speedy.
NFL, not every run is going to be a big play.
But I drafted him.
They're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one falls
Who
to
the
turf.
fuck is that
Moving on,
dude?
It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Now that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter.
Why the hell
Then
there's
you'd
a
like to have
LT?
some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think this defense was resigned to give up 3
Oh,
points on the
man.
opening
How did you
series.
drop
Instead,
that?
well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor.
Oh, yeah, we're fucking
that is
done.
the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries.
I don't know,
that
you want to play this
unfortunately
game.
ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up front and opening the door.
How do you miss that fucking tackle?
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Oh, you lucky you been here. I was gonna bench. I was gonna release your ass.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's
Oh my God, bro.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking.
Yo,
and dunking
Izzy,
the
what's
ball.
going on, bro? Shout out to Izzy.
Now, here's Burrow.
How you doing, Izzy?
He locates Johnson. Just
Shout
a
out to
couple
you,
of
man.
yards here as he heads for the
I'll
sideline.
go check out Izzy Dono.
8 yards to
Come
go. Let's
through.
see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hold on, Izzy. Happy Friday to you.
Connects with Johnson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Got the day off today, so we chilling.
11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Cook calls it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here comes Brooks.
Well, we can't get a running game going for nothing.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go play action here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an
Yep,
incomplete
I'm getting
pass.
another quarterback. I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna see if I can pick up Flacco again.
Rattler setting the throw. Pass complete to Cook. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium.
So we run, it's probably gonna have to be up the middle.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
I don't understand why can't we
Stop there by Cedric Johnson.
I might have to get a running back.
Just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I might have to get a running back out of free agency. Kamara.
Throwing his Rattler. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Rattler. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What's up, bro? What's going on?
Brooks will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team
What's
in these
up?
goal-to-go
What's
situations.
up, Jack?
You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Which is a 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Saints at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Evans now to return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Slot receiver headed left. On 1st down, here's Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Burrow from the gun. He finds Johnson. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he crosses midfield before going out. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I'm feeling I'm going to blow again.
And it sets up a
Feeling
Cincinnati first down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage.
Shit,
Make that
bro.
in cut and make the catch.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
Gun. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Man in motion here. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I might as well just sim the fucking
Evan
season.
McPherson on for the Bengals field goal.
I'm honest with you.
We get a timeout, take it.
If I don't get what I want, I'm simming the season.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit.
If I don't get what I want out of free agency, I'm simming the season. I'm simming this fucking season.
50 yards. Butker knocks it through. And that'll
I'm simming the
double their
fucking
lead to
goddamn
6.
season.
We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one.
Slay
We're
shit
jumping
fucking
past
goddamn
halftime
annoying.
and getting right back to the start of the second half. Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make
I swear, this a lady better not be on 26. I swear to God, it's a lady better not be on 26. I better not hear this lady.
As they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Play action here with Howell. Got him deep behind
The ball.
The ball is out.
Ball.
And the Saints grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Commentator, why are you saying that like you do, like you out there on the field? Sit your ass down. Ainers in here
From
now.
the 16. This one's caught.
Don't tell me they taking it away.
Markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Okay, I was about to say, there. Oh, I'll take it.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty.
Oh,
Is across
shit.
the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off a short field drive.
Good audible. I didn't like the call. I didn't like it at all. That's good field goal.
Kicking team
Never
on
know.
to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Make it a 4-point game if they score.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Hill now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and
Bring the
6.
head blitz, I guess.
Running out of the gun with Moss. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is
Oh, come
one
on,
disheartening
man, pick
look
the
for the
ball up. What are you
defense.
doing? 28. What are you
Look at
doing,
this
bro?
First look of the game. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
There you go.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Porter. Ooh, let's go.
And the
King
Saints
Tracy
have
Porter.
it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort.
But he a Porter.
Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side?
He's looking like Deuce McAllister out there.
I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Looking to throw, Hayner. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal. Here's Brooks. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Hayner.
Oh, unfortunate. All right. Not gonna do that again.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with third and goal.
Not gonna do that again, chat. Not gonna do that again.
Brooks.
Up the gut. Let's go.
Hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Stop thinking we gotta run north and south.
In that moment, Brock. Find a way to score.
Can't do all
Don't
that
let it go to fourth
east and
goal.
west.
And he finds a way to come
Gotta
through
run up
and
the
gets in
middle.
the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other
Mix
side?
it up.
Beating the defense right there as well. That
Okay.
group who was so close to pulling off the goal
Okay.
line stand.
I see
yet
his,
all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
I see his run style.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead to 8. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bengals are out for another look on offense alongside QB Sam Howell. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on 1st down. Howell gets caught left side by Hill. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Howell from the gun.
Hell,
He
bro.
has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Moss gets it from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
I was watching live with 45. Oh yeah, it does that to me too when I be watching streamers. Oh shit, back. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that. Cause I don't move the needle, but I just realized when I click on it,
Many receivers,
like when I click on it to like move my screen down, I realize the red line is in the middle. I'm like, oh shit, I'm way behind. I'll be so drove, bro.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they
That's
approach
YouTube.
this
That's
second down.
YouTube with that bull.
And the
Grumpy.
shotgun,
That's YouTube
Howell.
with that bull. Give me that.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Saints are going to take over after the interception.
Yeah, Grumpy. I don't know what's why YouTube does that, but yeah, it does that to me a lot.
Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that.
And then I missed what the streamer done said because freaking
and even more so picked it off.
I was behind.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive.
Yeah, shout out to you, Grumpy.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle.
That shit aggravating, man.
You know, they got some positive yards.
YouTube need to fix their shit.
But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first
I know I
downs
wasn't the only one that was noticing that.
in this league.
They go play action here.
No, God damn, bro. I can't get nothing on a fucking rollout.
And pushes them back, 3rd down.
Slow ass fucking goddamn branch.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make when in reality, in this game in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's facts.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a great pickup, 16 yards.
I don't know why YouTube does that. It's aggravating.
If you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, Right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
He puts a pound. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Cincinnati. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the
Branch is done. I'm releasing Branch. I'm releasing him. I'm releasing him. He's done. He's fucking done. His slow ass is done.
They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead.
Stupid ass commentary. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner.
Oh, what's
So
that, Cooper?
hopefully this one
Cooper or
has a better
Branch?
edge to it.
Who was on that side?
First and 10
No, it's
now from
Cooper
the
slow
30.
ass.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right
Branch is the
sideline.
tight end.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This is Brooks heading left. And he's brought down.
I'm gonna have to get Kamara back.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another first and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Hands off here for Brooks. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Again, they give to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up.
Oh, come on, bro. They gonna call a fucking goddamn injury timeout, man. God damn.
Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Here is Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
They shouldn't be allowed to do that shit. That clock should still fucking run.
Couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time. One of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all or
Fuck,
nothing
man.
down play.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. That one is good! And they take the lead right near the end of this preseason game.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Hey, have a good one, bro.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away.
Have a good one, Grumpy.
This is taken in at the 13. And a good return
Shout out to
here
you.
as he gets it out past the 35.
Appreciate you stopping by. Get some good rest in. Probably gotta go prevent. Prevent D.
Good starting field position awaits the
You gonna
Bengals
wanna
as
probably
they
go
get
D.
set for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
5 seconds, man.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
There we
And this one
go.
falls incomplete.
You should hold on to that
miracles
ball.
on the final drive today. This game is over. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the
man.
games start to count.
Have a good one, Grumpy.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win
This
for the
game's a
Saints
frickin'
as we
rough.
say so long from Cincinnati.
I got to get another receiver. Joe Mixon. Alright, fuck it with it. Alright. Play the last game of the season, folks. Preseason, I mean. They got some ugly ass jerseys. Let's go. Last game of the season, the Dome, and we're gonna end it off with this, and we'll come back later this evening.
Final week of the preseason is here. A fourth
Shout out to everybody watching.
is a thing of
Hit that like. Shout out to people that share. Shout out to Johnny Appleweed for sharing.
EA Sports.
Appreciate everybody in the chat.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the
Happy
years.
Friday to
Our
all.
coverage of the NFL has brought us to it.
And to all,
Caesars
a happy
Superdome.
Friday.
I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. And here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters. And, of course, the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories. And they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart on their career. But they use the preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. Darius Davis to return it. And great
Our
start
special
in field
teams is
position here as
trash.
they bring
Wright's
it
getting
down beyond the
Wright's
40.
getting released.
So now out comes the Charger
That's for
offense
sure.
their
I'm
initial
releasing
drive
his
of the game.
ass.
They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020. Oregon product Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at the Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys. It's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly. The way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. And hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
Damn, bro.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first is Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On for the field goal now.
Well,
Here's
let's get that stop.
McManus. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Put Cook in punt return.
Offense as the Saints take the field. And bringing them out as a former 5th rounder from South Carolina, and before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw. But how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have elite arm talent.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Taken in by Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. A low hit kill
Harris
then up
gonna
from the
make me
secondary for
freaking
that tackle.
goddamn release him too.
Well, that's a
So
pretty
why he's
similar
fucking
result to a
goddamn?
first down run play.
Why he's in the tight end position?
On
Why?
schedule, it makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go.
2nd and 6 now. Brought in right side. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's
I
on
like
the
that
first.
play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he
Come
gets out and
on,
gets some
bro.
leverage.
Goddamn,
He
all
gets to
these
that edge
flags.
before the defender can cover him.
A game they were
Same
pretty happy
freaking dude,
with
I'm
goes
getting-
away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go.
Rattler back to throw. Connects with Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On second down, it's Brooks.
Good run. Let's go.
And he gets it down to the 35 before
Let's
stepping
go.
out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. They're going play action. Buying some time right. Pass complete to Cook. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Hey, shout out to you, people.
And he works his way
Let's
for
go.
4. Only a
think I'm gonna have to
solitary
go
field goal
shotgun.
so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our
I want to go to
score.
the
Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
pistol formation, but it's too risky. I'm trying to score. Trying to score, chat. Too risky.
We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Throwing his Rattler. Has it down
We
close.
just got to play smart here.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you
Okay,
really see
he can
the
get it
two
open.
draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available in drafting for need. Some people will like one, some
God
like the other.
damn it!
And oh, someone
God, we
stepped in.
can't do
It's
shit.
intercepted.
We can't do
Derwin
goddamn
James picks
dilly
it.
boom. Can't do nothing.
He's at midfield.
None of my quarterbacks are any good. They're not even average.
And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the
None
middle,
of my
it's good.
quarterbacks are average.
And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Not even good. Not
Chance
even
at a
decent.
reception after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way
Man,
to their
get the
own
fuck
40.
off the goddamn field.
This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Back to the air following the pick 6. Cook calls it in. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Hayner might be decent. Hayner probably is like a Josh Purdy.
Now a gift to Brooks coming left.
Whoop. Let's go.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 10
Yo,
next.
what's up, gamer kid? Shout out to you, bro.
much to like about that run, Kate.
Getting pissed off with this
Particularly
damn
what he was able
game.
to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete out to the right. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier.
How you doing,
Play
gamer
calling's
kid?
A lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
There you go.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints come right back with their 1st points of this game.
Appreciate the
Well,
like.
they definitely
Share it.
wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it
I
is
just
so
need
true.
Hainer
This is
to
a very important matchup.
manage the
So when you
game.
see a throw that
Spencer
quick, it
Rattler's
really
getting
was determined
benched.
pre-snap. It was great
Or he's
design
getting
and
released,
tremendous
one of the two.
execution.
I'm tired of looking at him.
Splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
He'll be a freaking field goal holder. Hold the ball.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis.
Shouldn't be a 3-point game. That's the thing.
And he gets across the 30
Shouldn't be.
before he's brought down. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Able to hit Palmer. Complete.
Yeah, I'll let him
And
hold
they'll
so
take
to
him down
field
to the
goal
43-yard
again.
line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's the lone back on
There
the
you go.
handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert from the gun.
There you go.
Don't try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted.
That's our stop.
And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first
That's our
career
stop,
interception.
Chad.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the
Oh,
rookie
man.
defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Completed over the middle. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now. On the carry, this is Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Play action on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that,
Run it again. Run it
we
again.
got 3rd down. Throwing, Hainer.
There you go. Run it again.
Got it to him yet again. That is cut.
Let's go.
And he's
Run
in the
it
end
again.
zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Run the same play again.
The Saints get some late points and the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah,
This
no
Hainer
question
kid
about it. We know points are
probably
always a
gonna,
premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right?
have
You don't
him
have to settle
move
for
up in the
field
depth
goals.
chart.
You can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel sick. I'm sick to my stomach.
The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
I need one of
The
these.
offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They've got 1st down from the 31. They send a man in motion. They go play action on 1st. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Getting moved to Hayner's getting moved to the starting position.
And the tone of this drive.
Fuck it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set
Let
of
me get
downs
number 80.
inside the 35.
Can we hit number 80? Check.
Looking to throw.
If
Hayner.
not,
Short pass brought
okay,
in.
call the timeout.
And he'll have a small 4-yard
If it ain't there, don't force it.
For the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially
NCAA,
when you get
heard
enough
that.
to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end.
Just got
And he
1st
takes this
down.
one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6
Got
yards
1st down.
on the play and enough for a 1st.
Okay, can we hit Perry?
They are throwing it again. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken.
Maybe I
by
called
New
that timeout too early.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I probably called that timeout too early. We 1st and goal. Here we got here.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Have a slant.
From the red zone now. He had
Jesus.
it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that
Let's
gets
go.
And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Let's go.
The Saints take the lead just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might be accomplished before we're done here?
Hold on to that ball, Cook.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the 1st half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Everybody back.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Herbert on first down. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And this one does not go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 2nd and 8. Got a man, Palmer has it. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Yes. He missed.
But not enough juice. It's no good short. And this
Oh, man.
a 4-point game. So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on.
Hayner better be in the starting position.
On the Thursday
We putting Hayner in the starting position, Chad.
Final dress rehearsal. Still a chance
He
for
earned this
someone to
spot.
make a big play that cements his spot on the roster. And to bring it your way, let's get it right back out to Kate Scott.
Thanks so much for the look
making
around
their
the
final
league,
adjustments
Coach,
for the
but
second
now
half
it's time
ahead.
to turn
It's
our
time to
attention
get back
to
at
this
it.
one
For the
as we
call, let's
begin the
rejoin
third quarter.
Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints
Hayner earned his
Their
spot.
quarterback returning to the field now.
Jake Hayner.
And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Yes, sir.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively
Time for
won their
Marty Ball
matchup with
now.
the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running line.
Maybe not.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped
Okay, this
back at the
guy,
line.
this guy should be just done for the season. I'm
Jump
sick
off
of his
now for
ass
injured
anyways.
player. Regular
Fucking
season
got
just
holding
one
in his
week
shit.
away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hayner now. Pass
Hold on.
complete to Cook.
Here you go.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Buys time.
Run, Hayner.
He's running for it. And he takes it inside the
Let's
35
go.
before heading out.
I like this kid.
They get 22 on that one.
I like it.
And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock
Oh,
things down
man.
in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Here's
He's setting
1st
up for the
and 10
big
from
play.
34. Here's Brooks. He's contained at the line for no gain. Junior Coulson bringing an end to that play. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. Throwing off the play fake here.
Big play.
Finds him on the crossing route.
Let's go.
He's
Woo!
into the end zone. Touchdown,
Let's go.
New Orleans.
Out of LSU. Let's
The
freaking go.
Saints grow the lead coming out of
Who that?
halftime. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you.
Boom, here comes the boom radio. Nah, here comes the boys from the south.
One touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro,
Oh,
why aren't you looking
little
for me? Throw me the
POT out
football."
here. Hey, shout out to you
They may
people.
be
Let's
saying that, but it's a
freaking
little more
go.
of a look, Kay, like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll push this upfield.
Chargers be having some weird ass names.
They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's Herbert once more. He finds McConkey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion left. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter.
That's a stop. That's our stop, Chad.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
That's a stop.
And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On 1st down, here comes Brooks.
Nice block. Nice block.
And managed to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Rohit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through.
It's all right, Coach. We got you, Coach. We got you, Coach.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle.
Give me my quick guy. Give me. That I'm loco. Give me the choco.
Let's see what they
Make
draw
mine
on
my
third and
money.
7. To the air, Hayner connects with Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Throwing now, off play action. Complete out to the right.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Let's go.
Gain of 10 and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Let's freaking go.
Blown back in the backfield.
Oh
and they
my
give it to
God,
him.
it's coming back.
Has some space inside the 15.
Oh, I'm so sick of these refs, bro.
Looks like this one's on the offense.
I'm so tired of these refs.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular
What do we
season
got
just
on third down?
1 week away. You don't want to see anybody
Anderson
get hurt here. Hopefully something
Ward?
minor as the medical team works on it.
Oh, you had it.
Right as the ball
God.
does, it knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's back to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First throw for the backup now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now it's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third down run by Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line.
Oh, they gonna go for it. God damn.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Lengthy fourth down.
They're gonna kick a field goal.
6. Looking to throw.
Yes.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back
Maybe
to
it's
their
clutch calling
offense.
timeout. Run ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Right up the gut.
Right up the gut.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 8. They're set up at the 35 now.
Maybe hit a pass play in second. I don't know.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 9 yards on that play, and they're just a yard out now on 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the
We better
high
have
school
Hayner
level.
on the roster.
It's hard
That's
in
all
the
I'm gonna
game
say.
to make yards.
We're running
They
with
just
Hayner
have
for the
a very
rest of the season.
successful one.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Miz.
Let's go.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one
Yo,
away.
J-Dot, what's up, bro?
So
Shout
that
out to
should
you,
be the one that
J-Dot.
does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits
Going
the
on, Jay?
uprights. And the Saints lead by
Happy
15
Friday to
now.
y'all.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Finds his man Rice. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to
Get
to
that
the
pick,
point
bro.
released and alter that throw.
That one vehemently swatted away. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Finding Davis. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
But he didn't get
They
it.
drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4 down
Hayner
territory, down a
definitely
couple scores
earned
here
his
in the
starting
4th.
job.
But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick
Definitely
turnover
earned his
or a
starting
stop
job.
to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly for the other.
Preseason is over.
Hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Draft's done. Like we improved a little bit. Lost Olave, Chris Olave to the Patriots. Kamara's a free agent.
So that puts a bow on this one for my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our
I like this Sainer guy.
Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New
Sainer
Orleans.
guy earned his starting position. Yo, what up, Arcade Pop? What's going on? Shout out to you, bro. Happy Friday to you. How you doing, bro? Oh, some foosball. Yeah, all getting upgraded. All getting upgraded. All right, Davis, the Bills on a trade block. Another day down. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm off. I'm off today on Friday, so yeah, it was good for me. It was good for me. Actually, I don't want to do this. Come on. I do not want to do this. Oh my god, I hate how you can't back out of this. I was not trying to do this fucking bullshit. Fuck. Alright. Let's get this to the guys. To the games. Carolina. Look at the depth chart here. Hey, appreciate that, man. All right, Hayner's here. We putting Hayner as a starter. We putting Hayner as a starter, chat. Tight ends. Why the hell Harris? Get Harris like the. Yeah, I do not want to see Harris. Receivers. Oh, kick return, punt return. Don't like Cooper, but Cook's back here. Kick return, don't like Cooper. Bush, we'll put Bush back here just for the time, just for the sake of it. All right. We might come back tonight for the game. 7 o'clock Eastern. Monday Night Football. We probably might play some online. But who knows, shit. Mayor is freaking a free agent. Should we pick him up? How did he become a free agent? I do not know. I need tight ends though. I need tight ends. Devontae Sanders. 71. Well. Didn't I have him last season? Need speed. Did we sign him? Fuck it. Welcome to the Saints roster. Tight end. Hey, shoot. All right. Oh, you're looking good. We are looking good. We have Kamara coming off the bench. You ready for yo? Heck yeah! I'm a Saints fan. Shout out to you, Big L. What's going on, Big L? Yeah, I'm a Saints fan, so you already know. It's a different Bush though. It's some Gregory Bush. I picked him because of last name, of course. Got him out the draft. For 1 year. Fuck it. We're getting back for 1 year. We don't want to go overboard with the money. Good to see you back, Amira. Damn, Keandre Miller then fell to the bottom. Damn. We'll put Kamara in the second spot. Let me look back up here. What's wrong with Coach? I don't know what the heck wrong with Coach. What do we got at fullback? Bro, what just tell me we don't even have a fullback. Fuck. Alright. Need a fullback. Yep. Should I mention Marcus Colston and Robert Meacham? Like why we didn't have a fullback? Archer Carter. Process. Then I don't see that too. I just need goal line. The fuck with it. Fuck with it. The fuck with it. Yeah, glow. All right, we're gonna rock with that. Yeah. What's up again, Fire Kitten? All right, chat. I think we got everything set. Oh shit, I ain't gonna do that. I mean, we got everything set. All right, we might take a break, but come back in a little while, and we're gonna chill on some more Madden. Got 3 players. I'm good. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Middle linebackers. Depth chart. I think we lost Darius, DeMarcus Darius yet. My God, we lost Darius. We lost Darius, free agents. I don't like that at all. So we lost Chris Olave to the Patriots. Add Kamara to free agents. And we lost Demarius Davis. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yo, Punisher, what up, bro? Shout out to you, Punisher. Punisher 90 the Gamer, what's going on? The Punisher 90 the Gamer. We just chilling. We just ran through 3 games in the preseason. Did the draft. Liking our quarterback. Where are we going? Yeah, NFL rush. I need to find out where where Davis went. That's some bullshit. We didn't even try to re-sign him. Like, we didn't even try to re-sign him. Borderlines. Heard that. Man, yeah, Punisher, bro. I can't get off this man, bro. I see a lot of people play Madden so much. Just like any other game, it's addicting, man. You spend a lot of time on this. Plus, it's the only NFL game out there. And like, if we still had ESPN NFL 2K, bro, I'll be on that heavy. I wouldn't even be on Madden right now. But it's the only NFL game out there. I know they ain't Jeremiah Trotter Jr. What? I wouldn't mind making a trade for him. Where did Davis go? If he free agent again, I'm gonna pick him up. He got football on the. Dude, I know that damn John Madden, bro. I know, bro. Man, I bought like 3 ESPN games over the time period because they were like $20. That was a steal. ESPN NFL 2K $20, and it looked hella good, way better than freaking Madden at the time. Man, that was a steal. I missed them days. Bro. Oh, don't tell me DeMarcus Darius retired. Don't do it. Yeah, his ass gonna come out of fucking retirement. Fuck that bullshit. I missed the ESPN and NFL 2K halftime show, man. All that, everything that was, man, bro. We all out here on Madden like, oh, Madden's the greatest game. No, it's the only game. That's why it's the same thing as Call of Duty. It's the only game. That's why we out here. Shit. Other than that, Madden would have fell off. Bruh, Demarius Davis retired? He said, fuck this shit, man. I'm tired of losing in these playoff games. I'm weak. How you go to the retired things? That's a bull. Demarius Davis said he was one step away from the Super Bowl and lost. He said he done it for he done it all. Demarius Davis done it all. All right, Chad, that is it. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back for later on this evening. We might play with Sports Show tonight if he's available. Play some Madden. Deal. Have a good time on a Friday afternoon. But shout out to everybody that came through. Been on 2 hours. Give it a break. Shout out to everybody that came through. Everybody through the chat. Much love to all y'all. But other than that, yeah. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, share. Warriors Coffee Warrior signing off. Peace.